Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays. Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Pericles of Greece playthrough. We've got a little foundation going here, but we need to expand into the rest of our territory. Why did I send him back this? Whatever. He's not vitally needed anywhere at the moment, so it's fine. This was not the movement that I wanted him to do. Let's just actually send him like this. I want to get him upgraded to an archer soon. We're about to roll into our Dark Age, which is fine. We don't have anybody around here to ruin us. And we might actually be able to make benefit from a Dark Age policy.
Bronze is the mirror.
Because we, have a wild card policy slot. Tamiris has made a Golden Age. Saladin is Dark Age. So we are looking for probably free inquiry. We might be able to get a decent amount of slots from, or an era score from monumentality, but I think free inquiry is probably where we're gonna go. I mean, it's definitely where we're gonna go. I just selected it, but I think it's probably the most worthwhile for us. Okay, I do want people to be able to cross over, but we'll get writing available to us first. And encampment would take us 6 turns to drop in our capital. I'm just looking at if you could make state workforce go faster for us, and if it mattered. We don't really need an encampment. At least I don't feel that we do at the present moment. I think we're fine. And I'm gonna have you chill right here, probably. Just gonna have some of the guys are gonna chill at the north and south part of our terrain. You go check up here. You head this way. Hopefully we can find more barbarians to slay. Figure the scout will do a better job in that area. Alright, so we're waiting on state workforce before we want this settler to be built. So let's get ourselves another builder. And now, like I said, we can chop a little bit. We want to kind of plan where our theater squares are going to be. I was thinking we could do theater square here and here on the copper and on this Plains Hill. We would have to buy one of these at least. And then we could chop it out. We could drop it there. That gives us a little room to work with and isn't too expensive. But this guy, it's going to be more expensive for him to get over here and place. Which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Alright, you just chill here, sir. Take a peek. Let's have you hang out on this hill. Get us a good area of vision. And yeah, you're gonna come down here, you're gonna chop this. And then from there on, we probably should go get the horses. We need you to not be doing the settler at the moment. Alright, you can just chill right here. How about you guys? Yeah, you just chill around. Keep a mindful eye on the area. I will take open borders with you, my friend. So we don't know where they are. And we're locked away without any sort of seafaring. We're all by ourselves, other than Nan Madol obviously being there. Let's work on settlers to expand our turf. Okay, you're gonna put this builder in between, or this granary in between, because we're gonna chop this. And you, sir, where are you gonna go? Let's go get some improvements for our friendly city here. If we upgrade you to an archer, that's gonna get the machinery boost and get us an arrow score. We can easily make hoplites for 4.
Is easy. All you have to do is cross out the wrong words.
We are going to... We're going to get drama and poetry. I'm going to grab it, I think, before political philosophy, honestly. I definitely want this ASAP, but I want to be able to build my Acropolises first. So I guess I wouldn't say ASAP. Nearly ASAP. Do we have spots for pyramids? There are potential locations up north for pyramids. Let's pick up masonry. Dude, Turtleton could be over here. The land of turtles. Alright, well, we're just gonna lock down the area. We need irrigation. You know what? Irrigation. We need to be able to improve some of these luxury resources we have. So we will focus on that. I'm gonna get you to come hit up this rice for the bonus to irrigation.
A strong economy.
We don't need discipline anymore. This conscription would save us 3 per turn, I think, which would double our income, so let's go to that. And I do want to get our settlers going right now. Aha! Provision. Okay. So we're happy with Athens right now. Having you come over here to get the horses. And I don't know, dude. Is there anything we haven't seen in our territory? I don't think so. So we might just have you go hang out down at the bottom spot to have vision. Just on this hill. So it's time to spread out in our territory as much as we can, which is not a ton. Irrigation boost is nice. So they did fix the between turns, the gossip feed. They also like moved that up here. I don't know. You can look at gossip at any point. Rumor has it Arabia has formed Islam. God of the Forge, Earth and Goddess. So yeah, you can get some nice information from here, which is pretty cool. You definitely want to get this quarry. I don't know how much the quarries actually benefit, but I mean a 2-3 is pretty good. Although obviously chopping is pretty nice. That's never been a question of whether that's nice or not. It is. It's still a strong feature. Alright, my builder friend. Let's have you go back to Athens and maybe chop something for him with your final charge. Alright, you go on alert over here where Turtleton could be.
The man who has grit enough to...
There's our irrigation. So this, we need to get our coffee. We can sell it to people. We need our bananas. We don't have anything else, right? Without getting to the olives. We don't have anything. We can't even harvest stone right now because we don't have masonry, so I can't even chop that. I'm just going to improve it and live with my decision. So we could drop a +2 campus over here. Maybe start getting some more adjacencies with Athens. It does cramp Athens' style a little bit though, and I don't necessarily enjoy that. No, you know what we're doing is we're getting a building. I mean a settler. That's the word. Settler. That's what's happening. So we're probably going to drop our government plaza right here is what I was thinking. So if I buy and chop this out, I'm okay with that. Also, buying this copper and chopping it out would be fine. It would cost us 100 though. We don't have the resources for that. It's probably smarter to do the copper first, because then we'd have money to buy the other thing. Although this is going to be a cheaper this one's going to be given to us automatically, so I'm going to just let time handle that one. Also, we're going to start selling some coffee because we're about to get some more. Tamiris, you have some funds? Would you like? No. Never mind. Sir, what would you offer me for this? 59 gold. Throw in. I mean, I just can't. I can't fathom making that trade right now. Except you're the only person that I can trade with for it, and we're about to get another one, so. As much as it pains me to do so, I will take 59 gold and 1 of your favor for my coffee. Ooh, these are nice tiles. We're gonna have to go re-improve this because it just got flooded. We already got our era score for improving flooded territory, but do we get another era score for improving one where it's been destroyed? I think you might. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so how do we want to approach our city placement? We could get a lot of olives over here in this general area, and have fresh water, and potentially give ourselves. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just thinking of potentially getting canals through here. It really doesn't matter that much though, because you're the only person that's landlocked, and we could potentially get a harbor out here. Also, do I care that much about having a navy or any of that? That's another question. It's a separate discussion. Oh, okay. So how did we want to go about placing? So I definitely could do that weird triangle city thing I was talking about. We would be safe if we did follow the advisor. We would be safe to place up here. I'll follow this advisor for now. It's not my favorite city in the world, but it's got fresh water. It's got silk. It's got spots for wait, we'd have to move it one up if we wanted to do what I was talking about before, where every city in this area had a spot. Because we would then, like, you couldn't give this tile up to somebody else. I don't know where you're going. I think I prefer this, but we've got this settler that can get there faster. No, let's do this. This area has far more luxuries and whatnot, so I'm going to send them over here. This is going to be your home. Slight waste of time. But only slight. Alright, so this is the tile we want to build our government plaza, but we're going to wait on that. Hanging gardens we have a chance to pick up for some extra growth in all our cities. Do we care? If I can put it next to where theaters would go. There's going to be a theater here. A theater here. So putting one there is not a bad idea. I would want to chop this out of the way, though. Let's have you chop another settler. And then we might think about dropping that there. We may think about it. So you chop this. Yeah, so we could drop it in that spot and be happy-ish with that. Alright, you continue your path. Let's have you follow up and hit this this little banana with an upgrade. So no extra point for that. We already got it for the Floodlands originally. I couldn't remember if you got it for, you know, repairing basically a destroyed tile or replacing a destroyed tile. I need you to continue rolling. So that I can occupy this tile, please. She would like my horses for a little bit of money. You know what? You're not gonna do anything crazy with horses. She can't. I don't know. No one can get to me right now as far as I'm aware, so I'm not too concerned, to be honest with you. Okay, so we've got another settler. We got drama and poetry.
The world's a stage.
So let's start. Grey Riders got nerfed, so I'm not even worried about trying to squeeze this in there. I should have been looking at these, but I don't think we want them anyway. No, we don't want any of these. They don't benefit us with building settlers right now, so. The only one that could provide some benefit would just hurt us. Because it would give us food and whatever from our trade route, but that's it. Alright, let's get a trade route here just to make a road between our capital and this city. This is very treacherous terrain, so the more roads we get up and about through our territory, the better. Let's get sailing now. I would like to be able to start venturing out into the ocean soon. So that's a +2 out there, but we are going to drop it over here to meet up with its friends. Is that a dumb idea? Should I just drop it right next to me and get the +2? I wanted to just get more. I'm double thinking, rethinking it all now. We could drop it here and then still put our government district right here. But we need a builder. We need to chop these jungles out. That's what we need. Jungles have got to go. I know that they could become lumber milled. but they're going to become districted instead. Proper terminology. All right, so how do I want to go about settling up here? I'm trying to give as much space as possible, but I think I'm going to drop a city up here. Because this allows me to still place 1 or 2 more cities at least. Like, this is really one of the better spots to just straight up settle a city, though. But it ruins everything else except for... You could do this and this bottom tile and be okay, but... I don't know. I think we're going to do up here. My little satellite town. Hanging out near the mountains. Somebody made the Great Bath in the Temple of Artemis. That's fair.
Vessel is large, Maven.
Okay, we're gonna chop this. I'm going to... build walls in my capital. Just as a precautionary measure. I'm at least gonna start them for the chop, because... I think I'm just gonna put the theater down where it's suggesting. It's not a bad spot for it. Let's get access to... Dude, shipbuilding with 23 turns? Let's go currency right now. Gotta improve our scientific stature. Okay, you get chopped. Now let's switch to dropping our Acropolis here. Okay, put it in there. We'll go chop this. This will be where our government district goes. We're gonna chop this. That's where your theater is gonna go, probably. Maybe not, though. Now that it is. We don't have one adjacent to Argus, so it still makes sense for them. But a hill directly adjacent to your city is a +2, which is not bad. Pretty decent little theater. Oh gosh! The hurricane dissipated before it destroyed Athens. Machu Picchu, Apadana, those are out of the equation. There's our +4. Okay, we're gonna get government district right here. Right here? Just trying to think now. We might be able to get more adjacencies just if we drop it here, but we wouldn't be able to put our we wouldn't be able to get our hanging gardens down without ruining one of these. Does that matter? I don't know. Let's put the government district here. This is fine. This is fine, guys. It's just dandy. Okay, I'm gonna settle right next to these delicious bananas. With you. And... so yeah, I really want this tile. We're gonna have to buy it, I think. Unless you are on the prowl for it. You're not. So we're gonna buy this tile. If we buy it from Athens, we get... or if we at least have it activated from Athens, when we chop it, we'll get extra resources from it, so that's worthwhile. Let's work on your granary. Send an envoy. We have one envoy. We know Brussels. What does Brussels want? They want a trade route. Brussels is down here. So we need to get a line of sight to them, direct pathway to them, if we were able to trade with them. Hello, my friend. you need a builder. There's our walls. That gets us another era score for engineering. And with your final charge, you will chop this out of there for some cash money. Oh, he's almost made it. We're getting our cities in place. We found it.
Divide and
Where did we
rule,
find a tribal hub?
sound motto.
I'm confused about that. Obviously, we're going classical republic. And now, let's see. Conscription is still just 3. No, it's now. Yeah, it's still just 3 gold if we were to go with that. Let's get the builders. We could make use of Diplomatic League to send a single envoy to that one. Here, let's do this. I almost never get a chance to use Diplomatic League. And we can make some use of it right now, so I appreciate that. I'm thinking of trying to make that wonder as well, so let's drop this in there. We chop you for 148 gold. We're going to switch this to you. And now, it might make more sense, especially if we're going to build that wonder, to actually swap the other tile. So we could swap this and then be like, hey, you give me this tile back. And now we could use this to drop, a theater right there. If we build that wonder there, we get more adjacency, so cue that up after your granary. Okay, I want more envoys. And we did take Diplomatic League, so let's go ahead and dump a point into Brussels, which got us 2 points in Brussels. Gotta love that. For every theater we make now, though, we get an extra envoy, so we should be at least pleased with that. Sparta has been picked up over here. So we have room for one more city in this area. We have room for a city here or across the way on one of these islands. We're filling up the territory nicely. We're about to get another envoy so we could lock in our friend Brussels. Obviously, we want to get Nan Madol, but I really wanted to take the opportunity to get 2 for 1. I thought that was worthwhile. Okay, you work on a builder. Definitely worth it. We need to get to 35 era score for a heroic age. Heroic age would be wonderful.
Mysticism.
And now we could change away immediately, which is pretty cool. We don't need Diplomatic League temporarily. Might be useful in the future. Let's see. So theology is another envoy. Let's go for games and recreation. And let's lock in Brussels. 2 era score, and now we're generating more there. Oh, I just noticed we have all this on the map here. Okay. Because we picked up Brussels as a friend, we actually get to see where our neighbors are, which is handy. Also, Mount Kilimanjaro is here. That's pretty cool. Got some vision. We know a little bit of what's going on. You, sir? We start with the builder. We love the builders. So should we go for... we should probably go for the settler from this, maybe. I don't know. We've already expanded a bunch into our territory, but, you know, there's still prime opportunity out here. Getting free builders from it would be nice. So let's see. How long would it take you to get this? 8 turns? We can delay some placements now for 8 turns. Where do we even want you to go? These tiles are not really great, so we're not going to go that way. This is actually okay, but I think we head down to the land of turtles and opportunity. That seems like a decent spot for us. I'll pick up the wheel. How many cities? You can build a watermill, you can build a watermill. Just 2 of our cities, it looks like. This could be... That's not what I wanted to click. We could just do a +2. I'm just wondering if we do get that... I don't know if we're even going to be able to get that wonder there. Districts in the city provide +2 grade person points of their type. So we could drop this in here and then surround it as well. I think that's potentially nicer than the hanging gardens. Although growth is good. You are running out of housing relatively quickly. We'll get the ancestral hall first and then we'll decide later. But as far as your Acropolis goes, I think we're just going to drop it right next to you. For a +2 bonus. You get that up and running, please. And thank you. Pingala. Let's bring Pingala on board. So Magnus, I think we're done with you in the capital for a bit. So let's shift you elsewhere. Probably down here or down here would be my guess. We could still chop some stuff away. Although, like I said, lumber mills. We may want the lumber mills. In this area. They're not bad. They're pretty good. Getting started on this Acropolis. How far is he from his target? Oh, he's 9 turns away anyway, so he's not going to beat that ancestral hall. Where are we going to get sea resources? We've got you. And we've got you. So we do have potential for 2 of the sea resources to take... Oh, wait, no, that's for sailing. We need galleys for shipbuilding. So we could build galleys, but I want to get a wonder built in my capital, I believe. Somebody took Susie status from us. Oh, Brussels is up to 7 from Tamiris. That's awful. You're a coward for having stolen my Susie status. I don't like it. Not one bit.
People who cannot find time.
I do not appreciate what you've done. Okay, we are going to continue with the same set here. And do I try for the Oracle? I might try for the Oracle. We'll decide once Ancestral Hall's done. Let's see. So where do we want to go now? We don't have campuses, and we probably should at some point. When do we get theater adjacency bonuses? Where are those at? I can't remember. Medieval fairs. That's a ways away. I guess we'll just go towards feudalism right now. That's always a good one to pick up. We've got one envoy. Not going to spend it at the moment. We'll pick you up. Obviously, we need a great merchant to get an extra envoy. That's not likely anytime soon. We're more interested in getting all our Acropolises. Actually, with building the Acropolises, we will be able to just get the envoys necessary. So that's not bad. Let's take a look at the old scoreboard. I guess we could just do it like this again for these. So we're at 13 science per turn. We've got 37 and 25. So Saladin's nearly triple us. Tamiris is nearly double us. At 22 culture per turn, though, we're ahead of Saladin by 6. And we're behind Tamiris by 2. So that's not bad. Faith balance. We're not earning any faith. But those numbers are low. As far as diplomatic favor, they've each got about 4 times as much as us. That's something. Diplomatic favor is, we need all these Susie status setups so that we get the extra favor per turn. That's what we're going for on this. We need a lot of it. What is the ranking of our friends? So as far as science goes, they're middle of the pack, which means that our number potentially looks even more pitiful in comparison, because these people might be huge. They might be similar to them, though. It's hard to tell. We're at the bottom of the chart here on culture, but Tamiris is at the top. And we're in a similar position to her, so I'm not too concerned with that. But there is one person ahead of her, so you never know with that. On the scoreboard, we're down at the bottom. Saladin's 1 point ahead of us with 180. We're at 136. Top of the chart is 241. So we're within 105 points of the top. Tamiris is at 226. She's 90 points ahead of us. Religion. 2 people have been converted to Protestantism. And no one has made any diplomatic points, which makes sense. We haven't had any deals yet. That would be coming up relatively soon, I think, the first one. But we're not quite there yet. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. We need to continue. Let's see. You're coming down here to place a city. We still have the option to drop in a city here. Couple cities up here. And then we do need to get shipbuilding and try to occupy some of these islands around us. This is going to be important. Just grab up as much land as we can. So far, Small Continents is interesting. I'm enjoying it. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.